Hey everyone, today I have the final Power Rangers Zeo storybook, Triumph of the Gold Ranger. So let's open it up. Same old stuff at the beginning. And then here we got this really cool artwork of Queen Machina, Sprocket, and King Mondo. "This is what I've been waiting for," shouted King Mondo, the evil ruler of the Machine Empire. "What is it, Dad?" asked Prince Sprocket. "The Gold Ranger will be on his way to Earth," said Queen Machina, "and your father is quite pleased about it." "But I thought we hated the Gold Ranger," said Sprocket. "We do. The Gold Ranger comes from a planet full of peacekeepers, and I hate peace." "This is your father's chance to finally get rid of the Gold Ranger," explained the Queen. "Yes," King Mondo agreed, "once and for all." I just want to look at the artwork here for a minute. Man, that is so cool. I love the way. And, the artwork on this page, it actually shows up a little better on camera than in person, but for some reason, they like boosted the contrast on the artwork here when they scanned it for the storybook, and so Trey here looks really orange. Like you can't make out any fine details on his face. Ironically, with the camera you kinda can, but yeah, just looking at the page on its own, his face just looks like a big orange. And here we got the Rangers, and okay. Their faces aren't the best, but like they work fine. Then Alpha, for some reason, was yeah, he always looks really weird. I don't know what's up with Alpha. Whatever, anyway, move back to the story. The Power Rangers are at the control center. Not the power chamber, I guess. "So what's the deal with the Gold Ranger?" said Tanya. "He's helped us out in the past," said Adam. "He contacted us and he's coming to Earth." Wait, what? Why wouldn't Tanya know who the Gold Ranger is, but... what? What's going on here? What did they what? I'm really confused now. Apparently, he needs our help. His plane has crashed on the planet Aquitar. His plane? He had a plane in space? What? The Zeo Rangers crowded around the power chamber's monitor. "Look," said Tanya, "it's the Gold Ranger, and he's demorphing." "Hello, Rangers. My name is Trey, Lord of Triforia. I have been hurt, and I need your help." Gold light began to exit his body as he demorphed into 3 identical images of himself. You know what's weird? Triforia is usually spelled with an I now instead of an E. Weird. Artwork is really good, as always. It's just that one page where, like, everyone's skin is, like, weirdly orange. It's not on any other page, just that one. Weird. "Rangers of Earth, if there is any hope of my survival, I must be teleported there immediately," said the 3 sages. "Sages, we are ready to receive you," said Zordon. The 3 sages became engulfed in light and disappeared from the monitor. "Something went wrong," said Billy. "The sages are being teleported to the cliffs of Angel Grove." "We're on our way," said Tommy. Okay, cliffs, the beach, whatever. "Thank you for coming to our rescue," said the first sage. "I am Sage of Courage, keeper of battles and heroic deeds." "I am Sage of Wisdom," said the second sage, keeper of knowledge and lore. "And I am Sage of Heart," said the third sage, keeper of emotion and compassion. "We are all part of the Gold Ranger." Okay, kind of weird, they introduce themselves as Sage of instead of Trey of. Weird. I like the show version better. Maybe this was based off of like an earlier script? Could that explain what was going on here with Tanya not knowing who the Gold Ranger is? Like, was that going to be a thing? Was Tanya, like, not intended to be there initially for when he first showed up or something? Oh, that's a cool picture. "The Gold Ranger powers are useless until we become one again," said the first sage. "If we don't pass the Gold Power Staff to someone worthy of the Gold Ranger powers before we return to our home planet, they will be lost forever." Cat smiled. "We have just the person for the job, Billy." "Uh-oh," Rocky said, pointing. "Looks like we have another job, Cogs." And then they all morph and fight the Cogs. I'm not going to read all that. Cool action shot. Whoa, this Cog's flying upside down. Oh. Okay, so I guess, yeah, Tommy punched this Cog so hard it flew upside down, and whoa, Rocky just whacked one right in the face. Looks like it's broken. "Don't worry, we'll take care of these. We know how to deal with Cogs," Tanya said to the sages. The Zeo Rangers leaped into battle against the Cogs. Tommy called Billy on the radio. "We've got major Cog action here, Billy," Tommy said. "Can you teleport Trey back to the power chamber?" "You bet," said Billy. There was another bright flash of light. The sages disappeared, and the Zeo Rangers were left to defeat the Cogs. And the artwork is pretty cool here. Oh, that's a cool scene. Look at that. That is really cool. The sages appeared in the power chamber. "Billy, are you prepared to become the new Gold Ranger?" the Sage of Courage asked. "I am," answered Billy. "Then," said the Sage of Wisdom, "Gift of Power, take flight. Billy, the Golden Power Staff is now yours." Billy reached out to take the staff, but his fingers touched it. He felt a terrible shock. Finally, the Zeo Rangers arrived. "Billy, are you a Power Ranger again?" asked Cat. "It'll be great to have you back." Billy shook his head sadly. "It didn't work," he explained. "My body won't accept the Gold Ranger powers." "Oh no," said the Sage of Heart. "Without a replacement, the Gold Ranger powers will be lost forever." "I know who the new Gold Ranger should be," said Tommy. "I'll be back in a flash." Interestingly, they don't give any kind of backstory about why Billy can't become the Gold Ranger like in the show. This is really weird. Earlier, they thought it was necessary to tell us that Tanya didn't know who Trey was for some reason, but there was no explanation of it. Now there's no explanation of why Billy can't. Oh, whatever, who cares? So yeah, really cool artwork again. Oh, I never noticed this before. Tommy kicked this Cog's head so hard it went backwards. That seems kind of violent. I mean, even for robots. "Are you ready?" "Are you ready?" Tommy asked. His companion nodded. Then, "Power chamber, here we come," said Tommy, but suddenly more Cogs sprang out of nowhere. "Oh no," Tommy said, "I can't morph. All the power from the Zeo crystals is being used to keep the sages alive, and we're too far away to teleport." How are you too far away to teleport when you're on Earth? What the... "It looks like it's just you and me," Tommy said, smiling. "Those Cogs are toast." Tommy and his friend began to fight the Cogs. It was obvious the Cogs had not expected Tommy's companion to be an expert martial artist. They held them off, but the Cogs were gaining on them. "Let's make a break for it," said Tommy. "I think we're close enough now to teleport." As the Cogs dived for Tommy and his friend, they disappeared into thin air. And there we got Jason, all the Rangers. Tommy looking kind of derpy there. "Where are they?" asked Rocky. "They should have been back by now." "Worried about us?" asked Tommy. "Tommy," said Cat, "you made it. And I see you're not alone," said Tanya. "Welcome back, Jason," Billy said. "Thanks, Billy," said Jason, smiling. "It's been a long time since I was here." Well, actually, he's never been here, but whatever. "Once a Power Ranger, always a Power Ranger," said Adam. "It's good to have you back," Cat said. "We've missed you." "I've missed being a Power Ranger," said Jason. And there's there's the cover. The sages stepped forward. "Are you prepared to become the new Gold Ranger?" they asked Jason. "I am," replied Jason. Then, they said together, "Gift of Power, take flight. Jason, the Golden Power Staff is now yours." Jason reached out to take the staff. As his fingers touched it, his entire body was covered in a bright golden light. When the light faded, Jason had disappeared, only to reappear in his new form as the Gold Ranger. The sages presented Jason with the Super Zeo Gems. With the power of the Golden Power Staff, he brought the jewels to life and created the Super Zeo Zords. "Whoa, time to test those new Zeo Zords, Jason," said Billy. "King Mondo's got the Drill Master attacking the city." Wait, what? That's not Drill Master. Oh, and Silo's on the way. Okay, that's Silo there. "Well," said Jason, the new Gold Ranger, "let's see if an old Ranger can use some new powers. Let's go." What the? That doesn't look like the Super Zeo whatever. Look at Alpha back. Alpha looks kind of weird. Alpha always looks weird in these books. Everyone else kind of looks okay, but Alpha always looks so weird. The Zeo Rangers teleported to downtown, where the Drill Master was destroying every building he could. "Power Rangers," he sneered. "Even with 6 of you, you're no match for me." But he spoke too soon. It immediately became clear that with Jason's new powers, the Drill Master was in trouble. That's really cool action shot with the Zords. That's awesome. It's not that easy to beat me, said the drill master, so let's raise the stakes a bit. The drill master began to grow until he was taller than the highest building. He tried to step on the Power Rangers. If we don't watch out, we're history, said Tommy. Looks like it's time for the new Super Zeo Zords. The Zeo Rangers called the Super Zeo Zords. They're amazing fighting machines. The drill master was no match for the Zords. Adam and Rocky's Zords flew towards Drill Master. While he was distracted, Tanya and Kat's Zord snuck up behind him. When Tommy and Jason used their Zords to slam into his chest, he toppled over. The Power Rangers Zeo had won. Not pictured here. Instead, they're fighting Silo here, not Drill Master. How did that happen? Like, it's cool artwork, but... Okay, whatever. We get cool artwork of the Rangers together in the command center, power chamber, whatever. And Alpha's always based on stock art for some reason. Just like old times, said Billy. When they were back in the power chamber, we defeated Silo and the Drill Master. King Mondo must be furious. Yeah, it's great to be back with Tommy as our leader, said Jason. Kat asked, why's that? Because he's the perfect person for the job, Jason said, smiling. It's not me, said Tommy. It's the team that's perfect. Power Rangers Zeo, they all shouted. Okay, what was even the point of bringing up Drill Master at all? Why not just cut Drill Master altogether? He's nowhere in the book. We have Silo, then we have Silo again. No Drill Master. And Silo never even talks, even though he's the one that there's 2 pictures of. What? Okay, so anyway, yeah. Really cool book, and unfortunately the last of the Zeo storybooks. Here's the other 3. A New Beginning, Invasion of Mean Screen, and Battle Against the Sun. All pretty cool storybooks, very wordy storybooks, but the artwork is freaking amazing. Look at that. I mean, except for when they screw up the artwork, like on this page, where they color Trey orange for some reason. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, really cool. Happy to own this, and now I've covered all 4 of the Zeo storybooks. I'll leave links in the description for the 3 other videos I've done. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.